to a weekly vlog. It is currently Sunday, and I feel like in order for me to have a productive week, I need to start doing like a Sunday reset, refresh, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to sit here, clean up my area, kind of plan for the week a little. Well, I kind of planned yesterday, but yeah, I kind of want to have a productive week. So I need to sit down, clean up my environment, and just have a kind of fresh start of the week. Because last week was kind of eh. We need to have a better week this week. So yeah. So I kind of wrote some stuff down on my whiteboard. Oh, and I also got new markers. And I put this in a cute little cup. But anyways, I was kind of upset because I didn't realize that they were ultra fine tips. And the other ones I have are just fine tips. So they're kind of smaller. Well, they're a lot smaller than the fine, but I kind of like it because I can write smaller. So like this is the fine. I can, and this is the ultra fine. It's a lot tinier, but I like it. But I have black, blue, green and red, which I already have in the fine version, and then I have pink, brown, purple, and orange. But anyways, for the weekly goals, I said I want to film and edit a weekly reading, and I don't know if you noticed, but I started doing my weekly readings every other week because like doing it every week is kind of a lot already. And then also with my weekly readings, I only do it with physical books sometimes because I read physical books and Kindle books in one day, but I feel like it's a lot if I was like, okay, I read this many pages of the physical book and then this many pages of the Kindle book in one day. I probably should because it's like I am reading those books in one day. Maybe I'll start doing that again. But then it was kind of hard like tracking everything. So that's why I kind of switched to physical books only. I don't know, maybe I'll do both again. But anyway, yeah. I want to film and edit a weekly reading so I could post it on next Sunday. I want to post Journal 7. I want to finish 2 to 3 books. I am currently in the middle of 2 books, so hopefully I can finish those this week. I want to complete 50% of my habits, and I also want to finish Unit 2, Chapter 1 of Spanish. I haven't done Spanish in, I think, 2, maybe 3 weeks. It's been a while. So yeah, I want to complete a lot of those goals this week. And for my daily habits, it's just to make my bed, my morning routine, close my rings on my Apple Watch. No spin, read, nights, drink water, at least like 24 ounces and more is my daily goal. And then I want to walk 6K steps a day. And 6K steps, because I started doing, so like in August, I was like, okay, I need to walk 5K steps every month. Now September, it's 6K. And hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be able to walk 10K steps. But as far as today is the September 14th. But as far as what I want to do today, I need to transfer Journal 7. And when I say transfer, it just means I take it from my SD card and I put it in an SSD, which is like a hard drive, to where I could keep my videos saved and like stored away. So I can like have them forever once I delete them off my SIM card. I need to water my plants today. Clean my bathroom. I think that's it for now because I don't plan on washing today. Oh, I need to wash my hair. Because I have a bad habit of not washing my hair once a week. And I used to do it once, maybe every 2 weeks. But that's not really good. So I need to start washing my hair at least once a week. At least get into that routine. But it's a lot washing my hair. but I need to do it. I think that's it for today at least. I want to get everything done before 12. It's currently 7:46 because I want to try to finish reading Cold Clay to at least try to finish most of it today. I have less than 200 pages to read. So if I spend the rest of the day reading that book, hopefully I can finish it today or tomorrow.
What if you fly?
Where is it? Right there. It is currently 12:46, but I did finish everything that I said I wanted to do today before 12 o'clock. It's just we had to walk the dogs and then we ate. But I finished everything before 12. I'm honestly quite proud of myself because at first I didn't think I was going to be able to finish before 12, but we did it. All is good. Now I'm about to sit here and read. I'm in the middle of Cold Clay and a book on my Kindle called Tempted. Well, I haven't started it yet, but it's called Tempted by Poison. And they're both the second book in their series. Cold Clay is a murder mystery type book, Tempted by Poison. And the first book, Sweet Touch of Venom. But there pretty much is a two assassins. One has a brother. The male main character is a best friend to that brother. So it's kind of like a brother's best friend with like assassins and stuff. So far I like it. The first one ended up on a cliffhanger, so I'm happy that the second one is already out. But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and read between those two books. Hopefully we could read a good chunk today. I just got done finished reading Cold Clay. And I love when I read like mystery books and I'm able to already like I like already figure out who's the suspect and then like kind of piece together how stuff happens, but not like fully to where I'm like, okay, that's how it happened. But yeah, I finished that. Really enjoyed it. I started reading around 1 and it's currently 3:24, so it kind of took me 2 hours. About 2.5 hours to finish this book. But I don't know if I want to jump into the next book or read something different. If I should just read my Kindle book. But I don't know. I feel like I should keep reading the series, but then I also kind of want to dive into something new. I'm not even 50 pages into Immortal Dark, and I'm not gonna say in love with this book, but I'm really liking it so far. Like, I like the world building that it's doing. I like the main character so far. And I feel like this book is gonna be rated high for me. But in this world, we have humans who are part of this society who has like a vampire companion in a way, and that human bloodline is the only humans the vampires can like feed from. Our main character, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Kidan, Kidan. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Her sister June goes missing. And in order to find her sister, our main character goes to this university where her family has some histories with like the secrets, not, I guess, secret society and vampires in a way. And she meets this one vampire who she thinks is responsible for her sister going missing. So it's kind of have to do with like a secret society between humans and vampires. Not murder mystery, because I'm not saying her sister is murdered, but her sister is missing, so she's trying to find that sister. But then also learning like the history and the backstory of her family, what they have to do with vampires and all of that stuff. And then the second book, Internal Ruins, which I mentioned before, comes out. And I think I heard this is a trilogy, but I could be wrong. And it's a YA book, which I still don't understand. I know it's young adult, but whenever people think about YA, they think about like 18 and younger. Even though the main character is 18, I feel like it shouldn't be in that category, but there's not really a category between YA and then like adult. I don't know. But yeah, I am enjoying this book. I'm going to read some more today, hopefully. Today was a day. It kind of felt like it was a long day, but then it's kind of like we didn't do a lot, but then it's kind of like we did do a lot. Like this morning, we went walking. I never shared why we're walking, but like we're in the middle of training for a 10K next year. So we're trying to like pick up our pace, work on our stamina and walking long distance. And then we pretty much came back home after a walk, got ready, we went out, we went to the tag office because my car needed the Georgia license plate. So my car finally is registered in Georgia. Anyway, yeah, my car, I could drive it now in Georgia. We pretty much came home. I feel like we started like not decorating the house, but like sorting through some of the Halloween and fall stuff because we are kind of in this dilemma of should we start decorating for fall or should we decorate for Halloween? But in my head, September is fall, October is Halloween, November is fall. But people decorate however they want and ignore the pups in the back. But yeah, I am about to sit here and get ready for bed. I haven't read today. Oh, speaking of read, my outfit today, I still have on this red shirt, but I had on a black dress today because I wanted to match Immortal Dark, which is the book I'm currently reading. And I feel like that is fun to do. Like you should kind of match your books that you're reading, whether it's like makeup or like clothes or whatever. I think that's something cool to do. Oh, we pretty much just been sitting here all day. It's been a hot day. It did start raining, which you probably saw if you made it this far. But I find it crazy. I love frogs. I don't even know if I love frogs, but I like frogs. But it's like when it's hot outside, it's like, where do they go? And as soon as it starts raining, frogs start showing up. And I like taking videos of them when I get the chance to see them. But yeah, I'm about to sit here and do my night routine, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then try to read some more of Immortal Dark because I do want to finish it this week. Because in my head, this is my idea, me just talking. But for next week, I want to try to do a reading vlog because I want to see how many books I can read next, or see how many books I can read in a week. Because next week is the last full week of September, and I want to read more than 6 books. I'm currently at 4, in the middle of 1. I haven't been reading on my Kindle yet this week. But I just downloaded a fallish book that I probably start today or tomorrow, hopefully. Please ignore the noise in the background. They're still doing construction. But we went out and we went fall shopping. I got a couple of things. The only place we went to was Dollar Tree and Ross. No, Dollar Tree and Marshall's. And I got a few things. I didn't get anything like fall related from Dollar Tree. I did get nail polish remover, this hand lotion. Well, this is the body lotion, but I use it for my hands and my purse and stuff. And I got 2 Vaseline chopsticks, The first one is like original, and the other one is rosy lip. Bing and bing. But I got 4 things from Marshalls. The first one thing I got is these Winnie the Pooh Bear socks. So the first one, and they're fall themed. And it caught my eye because it was ruffled. And well, not really ruffled, but it has some type of like design. Well, not design. I don't even know what they're called. Pattern or something. I'm gonna call them ruffle socks. But yeah, I was just talking to my mom and I was like, I need more ruffle socks. Like, I don't have any. So the first one, Pooh Bear. There's 2 plain ones. One has Piglet and apples. And the other one has Tigger and pumpkins. It kind of makes me sad that they don't have Eeyore on them, but yeah. And the other thing I got was a mug that had Pooh Bear, Piglet, and Tigger on it. The other thing I got, which I love very much, and I'm going to hold this very dear to my heart, is this Pooh Bear pumpkin jar. And you just pop the lid. Come on, lid, pop. And you could put like stuff in it, whether it's like cookies or like snacks or whatever. And it's so cute. He's just so cute, isn't he? And the other thing I got were these peanut shorts. They look like boxers, but I'm gonna use them for like pajama shorts. So this is the first one, and this the other one. They're cute and they feel very soft. So I'm happy about my items I got today. But I think I'm going to decorate Saturday. Oh wait. Maybe I start decorating tomorrow and Saturday. Today's Thursday. Yeah, but I've been slacking this week. And it's crazy that there's stuff that I want to do, but I can't like physically make myself do it in a way. It's kind of like a mental thing to where it's like I want to do something, but I can't for the life of me make my body do it, if that makes sense. But it's stuff that I want to do. Like I want to finish Immortal Dark. I need to edit a video. I was supposed to do my Spanish this week. I don't see myself doing that. What else? My habits? I don't know. Like, it's all over the place right now. Maybe I'm just procrastinating. I'm in the process of creating my fall TBR because I want to try to read during the actual fall season. So like between the first day of fall and the last day of fall, if that makes sense. I feel like it does. September 22nd through December. I don't know, I guess December 1st, because when December 1st happens, that's all winter in my head. So I guess from December 22nd, from September 22nd to December 1st. That is the time limit, day limit, whatever limit I'm given to read all the books of my TBR. And it's just like a fun little challenge for myself. So I know I want to read The Late Night Witches. I want to read Blood Moon. Not Quite Dead Yet. Mirror Lake. That's a part of the Shady Hollow series. I don't want to put too many books, but then it's like if I get... How many days is that? Let's see. September 22nd, 2025 to December 1st, 2025. 70 days? Okay. That gives me 70 days to read all of these books. Should I do more than 10 or should I do less than, or just 10? What's that book called? I just know it's magical in keeping. Don't know the full title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 books. Oh, 5 survives. Rewitched. Not rewatched, rewitched. What's that? The Pumpkin Spice Cafe? And then the Cinnamon Bun Book Shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put Deja Brew. Now, should I add Kindle books or should I just focus on physical books? I say physical books for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. Okay, we'll start at 10 for now. And then once or if I finish these 10 books, we'll add more books. Does that sound like a plan? I think so. I know I read the Natural series, I think in 2023. But I was thinking about rereading that series again because I was reading it during a challenge. Yeah, right. That book in 2023. But I want to reread it because I feel like I sped through it and I didn't I guess sit with it. Yeah, I read The Naturals in August and I finished Killer Instinct, All In, Bad Blood, and 12 in September. It's so funny because I'm looking at my my reading goals, and in 23 is 23 is when I started tracking my books and like having goals. So my goal for 2023 was to read 70 books. No, it was to read 50 books and I read 70 books. And then for 24, my goal was to read 100 books and I read 93 books. And my goal for this year is to read 50 books and I'm currently over 50 books. I'm at, I think, 56 books right now. And it's crazy that I'm looking at 24 and compared to 25. And it's like, how did I find so much time to read so many books last year? It could probably be that a lot of the books I read were Kindle books. And that's why I kind of want to do a reading challenge next week. Just so I can see how many books I could read in a week. And also, I'm trying to read more books this year. It is finally the weekend, which means I can finally start decorating my room in my little upstairs area. Oh, I did finish reading Immortal Dark yesterday. I gave it a 4 stars. Like, I enjoyed it. I love the whole concept of the book, but it didn't really grab me to where I could give it 5 stars. It's still an amazing book, and I still can't wait to read the next book in the series. Can't wait to see what happens in the next book. Because the way this book ended, I have like so many questions and like so many mixed emotions about like how everything like happened and played out. But yeah, really good book. Read it if you haven't yet. But yeah, I am about to not sit here. I am about to get to work and start decorating my room. I think I'm going to start from top to bottom. So I'm going to put some leaves up and then start putting some decorations and then changing my bedding and stuff. I'm honestly very excited about the fall season. Like, I know people are already in the fall spring or like in the fall spirit since like I think the earliest I seen somebody decorate was after the 4th of July, but I seen people have been getting into the spirit since August 1st. But now that fall starts on Monday the 22nd, yeah, I feel like now I personally can get into the fall mood because it doesn't feel like fall and it's so hot to where I can't even wear my sweaters out, and I'm a sweater girl. I'm a sweater person and I can't wait for the sweater weather. Like, I have so many sweaters and jackets to wear. I can't wait for fall. Watch it be hot like that first week. But anyway, let's get to work so I can be done already.